take this cross that I had decorated for Easter. It had just this dogwood spray, and it had a piece of this purple ribbon on it, and I'm just going to take that off and kind of redecorate it with something a little more patriotic for Memorial Day. This is one reason that I don't usually use a lot of hot glue or any hot glue on the things that I'm making for myself, because I like to repurpose things. So I'll just take that off and put it in my stash and use it for something else one day, and just go back with this twig cross. Now this is a cross that I've had for several years. I've decorated it over and over and over again, so you may have seen me decorate it before. So today I have a red, white, and blue spray. Of course, this came from Trendy Tree, and the number is the number is 74215SP28. Now, this may still be in stock. I got it a few weeks ago. It could already be gone. Well, my thought was to use this one spray. I'm going to take it apart and put part of it at the top and then part of it going toward the bottom. So the first thing I'm going to do is just go ahead and take it apart. I may can do it with my cutters, but I may have to get my heavy duty ones. It's got 3 good pieces on it. Of course, this came from Trendy Tree. Did I say that? Sometimes these things are wrapped in paper and you can just pull them apart. Let me get the label off of it. And I've got just some scrap ribbon. These are just some short ends of some patriotic style ribbons. And I also brought out a little white filler bush. It's a gypsum bush, just in case I needed to fill in with something else white. And that number is 35065WT. Let me get my big cutter up here. That stem is pretty thick. I can't talk to that. Cut that off. Okay. So, what I like to do is just kind of lay it out. This piece is just a red poppy, and it's the biggest bloom. So I kind of want that toward the top or center. And this piece has a smaller white bloom. It's got the little berries and leaves and just different kinds of greenery. What I'm going to do is make my greenery piece, hook it all together, and then attach the whole thing to the cross. So just kind of stacking those pieces, and then I was going to take this bottom piece and kind of put it down that way. Now you can put this together with some zip ties. Pipe cleaners would probably show, so I wouldn't use that. But I have some binding wire. Now I'm going to put the 3 pieces together. Let me put my 2 top pieces together first, and I could have cut that stem a little longer. So see, that's what happens sometimes. It's not as long as I needed it to be. So I'm going to kind of stagger that and put these 2 pieces together, and I'm going to use some binding wire, which is just wire that's been wrapped in paper, but it's very helpful, especially when you're working with something like a grapevine wreath or something that's made out of twig. It just won't show. So let me put these 2 pieces together first. I'm just going to wire that together like that. And then I'm going to take this blue piece with the blue flower and going to go up from the bottom. Put that stem to the back. I'm undecided really if I want much of a bow or not. But I'm going to leave a little gap here for a little bit of ribbon. And get another piece of wire. And like I say, you could use a zip tie here. But I'm just using that binding wire. I'm going to put that together in 2 places. Secure it in 2 places is what I mean. I'm telling you, April went by so fast, and it's not going to be long till Memorial Day. Okay? And I could reposition this a little more once I get it on the cross. So I'm just going to lay it on the cross about like that. And then I'm going to take another piece of binding wire and just go around it. I'll probably have to do it in a couple of places. This is so useful. It's just got 1,000 different things you can use it for. So I'm just going to bring it around to the back. Secure it. Give it a good twist a couple of times. And like I say, you could take all these pieces apart if you wanted to make a permanent arrangement and use some hot glue and work those twigs in with some hot glue. But I don't, because when I make things like this, I'm making them for myself, and I like to repurpose things. So there we go, like that. And then you can just kind of move those flowers around as you want to, kind of bring some out to the front so they show up better. And have some of the greenery kind of going out to the side. Okay, and that's going to leave me a little bit of room right there. I really don't think I need to add in any white filler. I've got this, but you know, I like it just like that. So I'm going to go with it just like that. So I have 4 ribbons. And I've got one that's real glittery, and then I've got this one that's stars and stripes, but I think I'm going to go with something a little more, just a little more muted than that. And I've got just a short piece. This is a red gauze. Now I could go back and get more ribbon, newer ribbons, and have plenty, but I like to use it what I have on hand. So it's just going to be fine with me to have, you know, it doesn't need much of a bow. It doesn't need really a bow. This is just going to be like some loops. We'll see how that looks. And if I need a better bow, I can go to Trendy Tree and get some more ribbon. But I'm just going to start with a loop like that. I don't even have enough for 2 tails. But I'm going to use that. Make a tail and a loop. Let's see if I've got enough for another loop. Make that loop a little smaller, and then I think I have enough for 2 loops. 2 loops and a tail. Okay, that's not much of a bow, but like I say, I don't think I need much. So I'm going to take another little piece of the binding wire, go around that. You know, floral wire works, but when it's wrapped in paper like this, it holds a lot better. And you can get it, you know, a lot tighter. And then I'm just going to shape that bow a little bit. Kind of bring those tails down to the front. I didn't get my loops exactly the same either, as you can tell. That's okay. And I need a little longer tail to go around across. So a little bit longer piece. Okay. And then I'm just going to kind of put it right there between those flowers. Bring it around to the back and secure it. Just get that wire twist. I have a flag that was my dad's. He was military. Of course, my husband is military. So I have this mirror in my foyer. So I like to take the cross and kind of put it in front of the mirror, and then I'm going to use that flag beside it too as a display. Okay, so now I'm just going to trim up the ends of this ribbon, make them a little closer to the same size. And on the red ribbon, I'm just going to roll it under a little bit because, it's the same on both sides. It's a red gauze ribbon, and I'm just going to roll it up a little bit. And like I say, it doesn't need much ribbon or bow, but I like that. Okay, that's it. One spray and some scrap ends of ribbons. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.